Hi, I'm Jane Dearwester with McIntyre Elder Law. We see more and more that the traditional family of mom, dad, 2 kids, and a dog is just gone by the wayside. We're going to keep that dynamic in the 1950s where it belongs. And now we recognize and embrace that families come in all different shapes, sizes, genders, and dynamics. So some of the ways that we advise blended families to prepare is always go to a family law attorney, get a prenuptial agreement in place that addresses your property. You also may need to get separate attorneys. Sometimes we have to advise couples that we may only be able to represent one of them due to conflict of interest rules when they're engaging in estate planning in a blended family unit. So just know that it might be in the best interest for you and your new spouse to actually have separate independent legal representation as you put your estate plans together. It's important to understand too that if children were born outside of a marriage, so people who have children who are not married, happens all the time, those children do not automatically inherit unless you do something like draft a trust or a last will and testament that specifically leaves your assets to that person. So if you don't make a plan, your loved ones, your children that you want to inherit and want to make them part of your legacy may not or may end up in litigation to have to go through that, which again, nobody wants that to happen either. So again, lots of blended families out here in North Carolina. It's becoming more the norm rather than the exception. So if you have a non-traditional family or a blended family, it behooves you to get an estate plan in place. It's very important for everyone, but especially those of us in blended families. Very important to get your plan in place. And please give us a call. We offer free consultations and we look forward to putting a plan in place that's in the best interest of you and your families.